Hey there, just a quick reminder, we have a mentorship program if you're looking for personalized coaching and mentorship to help guide you to the next level of your interior design business, whatever that might look like for you, whether it's processes and procedures or what services to offer to how to incorporate wellness, intention, or spirituality into your projects. Come join us over at designcoven.com/join. Or if you're just in search to connect with other like-minded interior designers, you can join our free community, also located at designcoven.com/join. You're listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. This is a podcast that guides you as a new or inspiring independent interior designer navigating your entrepreneurial path. Here, with my over 20 years experience, I will share my holistic approach to design with intention and ancient practices, including feng shui, all incorporating mind, body, and spirit into my design projects. You will also learn from seasoned interior designers as they give strategies and insight of how they built their businesses and continue to work in the field. Together, we will discover supportive trade partners, new ideas, creatives, and inspiring artists from around the world. I'm your host, Rachel Larraine Crawford. Hey there, it's Rachel, and don't worry, you are in the right place. This is the podcast that was known formerly as Bewitching the Home. I have changed the title of the podcast, and this is what this episode is all about. I wanted to share with you all the story behind it and the reasoning and intention behind the name change. The podcast journey for me has been really fun and super interesting. I do want to set our stage though, like I always do. I'm going to light our candle and I'm going to pull a card for all of us. So let's just go ahead and do that here for a moment. Lighting the candle, setting intention, connecting us here in spirit and communication. The beautiful element of fire. And I'm going to pull a card. And the card I'm pulling today, or the deck I'm using, is my Rider-Waite Colman Smith deck. Let's see what card we have. I'll pull the card right side up as always. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, she's so good. Queen of Pentacles, this is prosperity, abundance, wealth, all of those things. And it's the Queen. So she is pulling this forward into the physical realm, which I feel so connected with her, this Queen of Pentacles. It's kind of like a mini Empress card of bringing all of these things to fruition. So this is a really good sign, at least for me. Thank you. I want to go back to the reasoning behind changing the name and the evolution of everything. So the podcast world has been so delightful, so wonderful. I'm enjoying every moment of it. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, and it's super, super exciting. So when I first created Bewitching the Home, it was really a podcast for people that were wanting to create enchanted homes with intention. And they shared a lot of my practices with holistic interior design. And they spoke to people that had products that were in alignment with being eco-friendly and connected to Mother Earth, which I still love and all of that. But in June, I created the Design Coven, which is a mentorship group for new and aspiring holistic interior designers. And with that, I was able to bring on other interior designers and other people that are in the field of design. And it slowly evolved, and the podcast evolved to really support that. So now I feel like it's kind of in a new state. It really is about supporting the designers versus just anyone, wanting to create these very sacred, intentional homes, which everyone is still invited to listen and to gain knowledge about the world of holistic interior design. I totally encourage that. But I just felt a draw to really support new and up and coming designers. I feel like I didn't have that as I was, getting out of school. And it's really important to me to create a really supportive and strong community there. and to be able to give back. So with that, I really noticed, that the name of the podcast wasn't reaching the people that I needed to reach. And the whole point is to support them and be here. So it came to my attention that the name Bewitching the Home didn't really speak to those new designers. So I changed the name to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. We are still going to be pulling cards. I'm still going to hold that space, and I'm still going to light a candle to set intention. Might not talk so much about what I'm nourishing myself with in the way of products and that kind of thing, but maybe it might change. I'm open to that. And I'm really just experimenting with the way the podcast is going to evolve. I'm still bringing on other interior designers, creatives, artists for sure, at least once a month, bringing on new artists. And it's still bringing on like vendors to learn from them that are in alignment with, with Mother Earth and all of those beautiful eco-friendly things. But I am also going to be bringing in business partners as far as business leaders that can share their knowledge with us and helping us, promote our businesses, working within the business, and just giving insight on what it takes to grow a business, to be supported by our businesses. So there is going to be some of that entrepreneurial talk going on within the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. I really wanted to bring that in. And, my goal is to create a beautiful world, and one that is set with intention, one that is still aligned with Mother Earth. And I'm doing that through, my holistic interior design business, and by teaching other interior designers, the practices of holistic interior design, or the practice of setting intention to design with the mind, body, and spirit in alignment with our clients. So so that's just kind of where I'm taking the podcast. Like I said, I'm experimenting, and I am so thankful to be able to be in a space that I can do that. I feel like I've really grown these past 6-7 months of launching the podcast, and being able to do it twice a week has also, I feel like, really propelled my growth versus doing it once a week. I think I would not have gotten to this place without doing the episodes twice a week. I might have been here, a year from when the podcast launched. So I feel like I'm ahead of the curve in that aspect. And I invite all of you to continue to listen and stay with me as I journey through this new chapter and evolution. And also, I wanted to let you all know that I am creating a brand new interior design business. I'm dissolving my partnership, and the new interior design business is called Tiger Veil. Tiger, I really, really wanted to incorporate a spirit animal, something that really felt aligned with me. And the tiger was an animal that was about empowerment. And I'm all about empowering not just myself and my freedom and creativity, but also for my clients, to empower them within their homes, to create sacred spaces within their home that they feel supported, so that they can go out into the world and be fearless and be and show up as their higher self. And then the veil has a couple meanings. Veil meaning, the fabric just in the world of design and interiors, but also the veil of life, the veil between the worlds, being able to tap into our spirituality, tapping into that holistic piece to me is really important. So, and then the other thing is, I didn't want my new interior design business to be my name. I really wanted it to be something beyond who I am, because I do want to incorporate other people, and I don't really want to be at the center of it. It's more about the center, or really connecting with the values and, creating a space for people to thrive in, not just within my business, but within the homes that I am designing. So that's the story behind that. And I will be creating a community, a free community here for the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast that is in alignment with the Design Coven. So if you aren't in the Coven and you do still want to have community, that will be available to you as well. So stay tuned for the announcement of our new community that I'm building right now for all of you. And like I said, if you have ideas, please let me know. I'm so open, and I'm down for trying new things. So, I welcome all of that. Alrighty, that's it for now. We will continue to do 2 episodes a week, and I invite you to come along. You've been listening to the Holistic Interior Design Business Podcast. If it's one that you have been enjoying, please share with anyone else that you think can benefit from this knowledge, and leave us a 5-star review. That helps us get seen and found by other new and aspiring interior designers. And if you're looking for mentorship, I invite you to join our club here at the Design Coven. It's a bridge between school and real life interior design. We get in much deeper there. We have virtual and in-person events, so everyone is welcome. You don't need to have a design degree to be part of it, just an interest in holistic interior design. I also want to thank our editor, Marcy Ferry, Blake Ferris, for all of her special help with the podcast, our social media posts, newsletter, and lastly, Kinseth Thibodeau, who is our music composer. Until next time, be well, and we will see each other soon.